Action News investigator Scott Lewis broke the story.
Now he's uncovered new information on the brazen thieves and what's being done to try to stop them. Scott?
Stephen and Diana, just today, Detroit police investigators were working the streets around the Wayne County Juvenile Court. They're armed with information provided by Channel 7 viewers, and that may be just the beginning.
I saw Scott Lewis's report, and it was just shocking how brazen the individuals were.
Chief Ralph Godby talking with Channel 7's Christy McDonald about our investigation exposing an epidemic of smash-and-grab robberies outside the Wayne County Juvenile Court. And he's not the only one weighing in. We also have the attention of the Juvenile Court Administrator.
Needless to say, we were appalled.
The Wayne County Executive.
It's something that I think should be addressed.
And the President Pro Tem of the Detroit City Council.
In any area of the city, you see that much glass. There's obviously a problem that needs to be reported so that it can be taken care of.
Four powerful people with their heads in the game, but will their talk turn into action? More on what they're saying in a minute. Now, more about the brazen crooks we caught on camera.
All right, something's happening. Here we go. I got him. He's busting out the window.
This is the undercover video that got Detroit buzzing. We caught two guys breaking into a car in broad daylight and running off with two purses. I got into this thing when my own car was broken into. Then I discovered it's been happening outside the court for decades on a daily basis. One pile of smashed glass after another. After my story aired, I got a bunch of emails from people who have been victimized, each one with a different horror story. Social worker Jessica Gilbert got hit twice.
The first time I lost my purse, which had all my credit cards and my birth certificate and my work cell phone in it. They used my credit cards within 15 minutes at the gas station down the street.
I asked Channel 7 viewers to identify the two guys we caught on tape, and our viewers came through. We now know the full identity of the lookout man and the first name and address of the second guy. I found out the lookout guy has a juvenile conviction for carrying a concealed weapon and several other arrests. Both guys live in the Diggs homes across from the courthouse, a housing development operated by the City Housing Commission. Through court records, I was able to find out the address of the lookout man. You're going to love this one. See this pile of glass right here? That's from my car when they got my briefcase and laptop. The lookout man lives in one of these buildings behind me. I won't tell you exactly which one, but I will tell you this. From an upstairs window, he could have seen right inside my car.
It makes me angry that this isn't a big deal to anybody. It makes me angry that these kids are getting away with these crimes. It's a court building where there's sheriffs walking around outside, and I just feel that it's sad that they're not doing their jobs.
Hopefully, that's about to change.
I've talked to Sheriff Napoleon. I've had a conversation with Wayne County Executive Pacano. Systemically, there's got to be something going on in that area that makes those cars a ripe target for crime.
The chief is right on the money with that one. Channel 7 viewers tell me the thieves we caught working the streets are part of a ring. They say there are 7 to 10 guys involved, and they're also hitting residents of the Diggs homes.
It's like living with the devil.
Latasha King works hard to support herself. Thieves have broken into her car and her home, and the City Housing Authority, she says, has done nothing.
And I've asked them about security, and all they tell me is that, well, you know, we'll try to do what we can. But they haven't done anything.
So what is going to be done now that the investigators have exposed this mess? Councilman Gary Brown is calling police commanders in to explain.
So if a police report is being generated numerous times at one site, then what's being done about it? Who's dropping the ball so that we don't have to see it on the news?
The information we got from Channel 7 viewers about these two thieves has been passed on to detectives at the Northeast District, and they're actively working the case. Chief Godby is promising even more.
So we need to do something systemically much different than we're doing from a policing standpoint and a security standpoint.
Court Administrator Richard Sharp says all 20 sheriff's deputies assigned to the building are needed inside. He says if the county would fund just 2 more deputies, he would put them outside to protect the cars on the street. He says Wayne County courts are all seriously underfunded, and they're suing the county now to get more funds.
We don't want anyone to be victimized when they come to this building.
Is what we showed happening on the street part of your argument in that lawsuit for more money?
Absolutely.
But the county's top elected official says there's plenty of money already. The courts are just too inefficient.
If they want the help, we're glad to step in and show them how they can get those 2 deputies on the street.
Do you think they have the power to stop this?
I think they have the power, yes. Whether they're going to use it, I don't know.
So there's no fix just yet, but at least they're talking and we have the attention of people who can put a stop to this. My sources in the court, in the Diggs housing complex, and the police department will let me know whether the people you heard from tonight will follow through. And of course, the investigators will stick with it, and we'll let you know.
Well, Scott, I know you received a lot of emails after your story aired. Did any viewers tell you about any other hot spots for smash and grab robberies?
Quite a few around, down by the stadiums. There's one over on Michigan Avenue by Corktown, over in Greektown area and Eastern Market, and on Woodward, south of Wayne State. But these things can happen anywhere. They do, even in the suburbs, so you can't leave your stuff in the car.
I got some emails and tweets from people who saw the video that you took of the guys breaking into the car, and they ask, I think, a fair question. Did you just watch him do that, or did you try to stop him?
I took a little heat for that. And here's the thing. I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter. My job is to call attention to problems and try to get them fixed. And I honestly think it would have been dangerous. They had a screwdriver, and we didn't know what else they were armed with. And I think if we stick with us, those two guys will get arrested, maybe more, and I think we will get better security down there.
Good.
Thank you, Scott.